Hey guys, this is Rich Jones from RJModules. I'm here today to show you two new modules that I've just released in the VCV Rack store. One is called Acid and the other is ReplayKnob. Acid is my take on the classic Roland TB303 bassline generator that was used in all those classic acid house and acid techno tracks of the 1990s, and the other is ReplayKnob, which is an integrated knob controller with a recorder and looper built into it. Acid sounds like this. Kind of squelchy, hard bass lines that I really like. It's been 2 years since I published my first modules, and since that time, the VCV Rack community has really stepped up their game and released some awesome modules. So I felt like I had to really raise the bar for myself with this one, and I'm really happy with the result. There's four main components to it. There's two independent voltage-controlled oscillators up here that you can then mix together with control voltage. One of the waveform generators is actually based on a wavetable from the original TB303. So you can actually see in the scope over here. This is the waveform, the wavetable that was actually from the TB303. So it's a really accurate sound if you want that kind of classic noise. But then there's also a second oscillator that you can kind of mix in. There's, in addition to the wavetable, there's a sine wave, a saw, a square, a triangle, and then a noise circuit. So there's all kinds of crazy ways that you can combine these to make your own awesome sounds. I like to have the second one be on the noise circuit and then just mix it in a little bit to make the original sound a little more dirty. Because they're independently voltage controlled, you can also make little two-note chords, or you can use octave, another module that I've made to raise or lower one of the two oscillators and put it in a different octave, and that really thickens up the sound as well, which is something that I've been doing and enjoying. The next component is the envelope generator, which is used on the gate to generate that squelchy noise, and that controls the filter up here. So you can see here. Let me hook it up to my keyboard so you can see the effect. And then it also has a dedicated envelope out. So if you want to use the same envelope in some other modules, you can use that over here. And I've got that hooked up to this scope that you can see the output of the envelope generator. You can change the release of it, so make it really open or closed up like that, and the amount that it mixes into the filter circuit. And you can also control the rate of decay with the shape module down here. The filter is super powerful. It's got a really strong drive. You can control with the FM 1 and 2 points, kind of controls the effect of the squelch, as I'm calling it, like that. Yeah, you can really raise the Q up if you want to make it kind of extreme, or if you want to blow it out, you can use the drive. There's also a secret wave shaper hidden in here. I'm not going to show you right now, but you can probably find it if you play around with yourself. And then finally, there is a pluck circuit, which makes just discrete little pulses rather than just being a drone, but you can turn it off like this and just have it be a regular generator like that. You can control the decay of the pluck as well, like that. This is also available as its own module, just called pluck. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. But it's super versatile, and you can make a ton of crazy sounds with it. Afterwards, I'll have a little jam and show you some of the potential there. Let's see. Made a little pattern earlier, so let's bring that back and then show you what I can do with ReplayKnob as well. Big. So, ReplayKnob pretty much tastes like it smells. It comes in unipolar and bipolar modes. I'm going to use it in unipolar to control the frequency right here, because in the original TB303, you could use the accent feature to slightly nudge the frequency cutoff up and down. We can't do that because we don't have an integrated sequencer in our module, but we can use ReplayKnob to kind of simulate that effect. Basically, I like to use ReplayKnob anywhere that I want to add kind of a human feel, rather than just having the automation controlled by oscillators. If I wanted to have kind of something that's a little bit jankier, you can record it with ReplayKnob, and then it'll keep looping even with the human feel. So let me show you what I'm kind of talking about here. So right here, I'm just controlling the control voltage I would normally. But if I want to make it kind of jittery and random, I'll just hit record. Then I'm just kind of moving it up and down with my mouse. I hit stop, and it's replaying the mouse movements that I made on the knob. So you can hear the frequency cutoff is continuing to be all over the place. Sounds pretty cool. And then I can also hook up multiple outputs to this and just make it really good. Kind of crazy. So yeah, what else can I do with this? Oh yeah, so I can reset it at any point, which is nice. This is all voltage controllable, gate controllable, obviously. I can also trim it, so if there's a part, if I record a really long input, and there's a part that I like, I can just isolate that with the from 2. This is kind of too crazy to hear what's really going on. But you get the point. Yeah, anyway, I'd really love to hear what you guys end up doing with this. Download it, give it a try for yourself. If you end up making any tracks with it, please send them my way. I'd love to hear what people are doing with this stuff. If you have any feedback, leave comments. If you find any bugs, I'll leave them on GitHub. If you want to support me, I have a little Patreon, or you can follow me on SoundCloud. I'm going to be making some classic acid tracks and some other all sorts of jams. I'd love to share with you. I guess that's it. Yeah, now I'm going to have a little jam. You stick around if you want to hear some of the stuff that acid can do. If not, thanks for checking it out. And yeah. download RJ modules and give it a go for yourself. Cool. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Just gonna have a little jam with some of my favorite modules. Acid, of course. DBiz sequencer, BPM clock, Surge EQ, a fave. Plate verb, a fave. Drummer 2, super fave. Yeah, I think that's all we need. Maybe I'll add some more as we go. Maybe I won't. Let's make some noise. I'm just doing this all with my mouse too, so forgive me. Such a powerful EQ. Like that. Not great, whatever. Deep now. Too deep. I lost it. Bring it back. There we go. Side Insert. Blow it the fuck out. Ah. Alright, we're done here. Peace.